What's up, y'all? We're out here at the garage today. Not out here to check out any ammo, as you can see, but I'm out here to check out something a little bit different. I know this ain't my usual kind of content, and y'all know I usually try to keep stuff firearm related whenever I can, or pretty much 99.9% of the time I do, period. But this is actually something that somebody reached out to me. This company here, Elemake, reached out to me, wanted me to check out some door locks they had, and it's actually something that I can use for some organization I got going on here. I'll show y'all here in just a little bit. So I figured I might as well make a little video of it while I was installing it. So like I said, what we're looking at here is an electronic door handle. Now this company Elemake makes a bunch of different models of locks, door locks, deadbolts, a bunch of different stuff. Some of them are electronic, some of them are the nice good old mechanical type where you punch in the numbers. I chose for them to send me these because I've got a certain purpose that I'm going to use these for. Y'all see here in just a second. These, what I got, are basically just some electronic keyless door handles with a little fingerprint reader. So they are locking, but these are nothing I would consider high security. Although, like I said, they do have some really nice stuff, high security deadbolts, a bunch of different options. But like I said, for this one here, we just got a couple of door handles. Now they're black colored. I believe that's black. I don't think that's a real dark bronze, but a couple different door handles. That's going to be the inside. I'm sure you got tension on both sides there. I'm imagining that's just a release button for when you're inside the locked area. And then the other one here actually has the fingerprint sensor on it. And like I said, I believe this lights up once you get it powered with some numbers where you can punch in a code. It's also got that tension both ways. Also got your little electronic pigtail there. It also does have a place to accept a key for backup. I guess in case the battery dies, you want to just give somebody a key for temporary. It comes with a couple little keys there. And then here's the box with the rest of the stuff. Your mounting hardware, striker plate, the actual latch mechanism. You got a couple spacers, a couple screws, and a tiny little screwdriver, it looks like there. So let me take you on inside. I'll show you where I'm going to use this thing and we'll install it right quick. All right, y'all, this is where I'm going to be using this thing at. This is actually a closet inside of another room that's way more heavily secured than what this is going to be. That's why I'm saying, as y'all can see, this has even got hinges on the outside. So it's by no means meant to secure this thing. I'm just putting this on here basically as another slowdown point, or another, you know, there's nothing in there you need to mess with in case somebody's in here. But these closets in here are kind of like a catch-all for a little bit of extra ammo or whatever I might need to put in here. All right, I'm not going to drag through installing this thing real slow because I'm assuming most of y'all out there know how to install a doorknob. I'll show you just a few little differences between this one and a regular one. But as far as the bolt that goes in, it's the same as always. If you got the depth of your door, if it's thicker, you pull it out for whatever depth of door you got. You know how that installs. And then you got two wood screws. You simply put it in there just like always, the other way though. Boom, and then put the two wood screws in. All right, got the bolt in. So now you want to take the outside handle. This is the one with the fingerprint reader and the codes and all that. And they send you the spindle here. You want to slide the spindle over this little pigtail. And then they actually send you two sets of these spacers that you choose depending on the thickness of your door. And then it's thread right down onto a threaded stud there. And then as far as this inside handle, this is actually where your batteries are. I don't even think I mentioned it takes 4 AAA batteries. So what you want to do is pop that cover off in the end there. There's a little screw I've already taken out. So you take that screw off and then the cover just pops out and you can see your battery tray there. And then this part again, incredibly simple, just like any other doorknob basically. Run your little pigtail through there. That's probably the only difference. Run your spindle through and then your little spacers line up. And then you take your inside, obviously, put it on, line it up with the square there. That's why you take that cover off so it'll run on through. And then you got these two machine screws here that you just simply run in the holes in the back. All right, simple enough there. Just 2 machine screws, like I say, and they even gave you a little hole through the handle so you could access the screw behind the handle with your screwdriver. Now, it's definitely a good idea to go ahead and check the function before you close this thing and put the batteries in and all that. So as you can see from the outside, either way with the handle, no movement of the bolt there. So it's locked, you can't get access. From the inside, no problem, it moves the bolt on you. Now, check your key here on the end, and we should be able to open it from the outside. So activate the key, and then it's got the bolt activated, as you can see. So I close it, open it up, no problem. If I take the key out, then no access, can't get in there. So now that we know we ain't gonna get locked out, just go ahead and connect the circuit board up here. Your little pigtail, you got a socket there on the circuit board. Make sure that's in there good and snug. And then, like I said, 4 AAA batteries. We got some sounds that's playing music for us, so let's see if we can get this thing wrapped up in here. All right, I think we're ready to roll, y'all. So as you can see, it's closed, locked up, no lights right now. If I do a little tap there, it all lights up. Now, supposedly to add my fingerprint, I'm supposed to do 1 pound there. it starts blue, and I'm supposed to enter my fingerprint 6 times. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that was, okay, well, I guess that was 6 there, so maybe it's entered now. So is it locked? It's locked up now. Looks like it works. That's pretty cool there. So wonder how long it stays locked. So that's about how long. I wonder if, all right, so it's locked up now. So unlock there. Let's see how long if I leave it open like this. All right, so it locked up again right there. So once it's closed, it auto locks. All right, so a few last little things about this. Like I said, it's set to auto lock. It auto locks, like y'all see after just a few seconds there. Now, if I don't want it to auto lock, I can open it on up. Obviously, it's gonna go back to auto lock. On your inside handle here, there's a little button. If you press that and hold it for a second, you hear you got that beep. Now it's set to auto unlock. So now it never locks automatically. So if you're in the room, going to be in and out, and you don't want to have to push the thing every time or enter the code every time, it's set to auto unlock. To put it back to auto lock, you do the same thing. And now you're back to auto lock, as you can see. So that's pretty neat, I think, right there. Now this thing will accept 50 different fingerprints, and it'll accept 100 passwords. So you can put 6-digit passwords instead of the fingerprint. I'm not gonna do that right now because then I'll have to factory reset it and put the passwords back in. So you can do that though, password or fingerprint. And then one last little feature I wanna mention, obviously you got the keys in case your batteries die or something like that and you can't get in, or you forget the passcode, or the fingerprint quits reading, or whatever the case, you got your key. But let's say you don't have your key and the battery dies or whatever, it's also got a little USB port right here, so you can take any kind of little external power, plug it in, and you got a way to get in here if you lose your key, your battery dies, or whatever the case. All right, y'all, that's about all there is to say about a doorknob, no matter how fancy the thing is. This is definitely a fancy one though, ain't no doubt about it, and I actually like it from what I can see so far. It's perfect for exactly what I wanted. Like I say, I wasn't looking for nothing high security because I've got that covered for the main entrance to the room already, but just something, just another access point to slow somebody down or to deter somebody that might be a little too nosy. But I will leave an Amazon link down below if y'all want to check these things out. Like I said, you can go to their website also. They got tons of different locks, some really cool stuff, a lot more high security stuff like your deadbolts. Like I say, something that really caught my eye was the old mechanical type, no batteries involved at all. I'm sure some of y'all know what I'm talking about. You just press into certain code combination of numbers. They got those on there. They got the readers. They got Wi-Fi stuff, which I'm personally not a fan of. They've got these doorknob ones in Wi-Fi also, but I'm just a little too paranoid for the Wi-Fi. But anyway, I know this wasn't the most exciting thing in the world, but if you do enjoy my videos, take a second to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you got your notifications on so you don't miss the good stuff. Take a second if you would and check out my affiliate links in the video description. Anything you buy using those links really does help the channel, so I thank y'all for that. As always, I appreciate all my Range Gang members and every single one of y'all out there for supporting the channel. I've got a bunch of good stuff headed y'all's way, so be on the lookout. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you soon.